I'm a brand station.
Milwaukee business owners, this is your moment. Every Friday at 8 a.m., call in to 101.7 The Truth for What the Business Is. Tell us what your business is, where you're located, and one thing you've learned along the way. What the Business is powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local business. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth.
Coming with straight truth.
Did you go along with this? Did you plot this out? Did you go into the store with the intentions of causing a negative situation? This is the part that people don't like once they get into court after they get caught. Now, should he be executed for killing somebody he didn't do? I don't think so. He's already serving life. He's going to die in prison. I think that that's what's going to happen. At the same time, this is a message to the younger folks.
Catch the Tory Lowe Show every weekday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
I take care of the kids, and I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events, mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available, because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
Nathan has taught me to embrace the moment. Age-wise, I'm in my late 60s. I'm old enough to be his grandfather. Will he be embarrassed to acknowledge me as his dad? I think the most important thing we can do is let them know that they're safe, that they're valued and cared for and loved, and that they're important.
I knew I wanted to be adopted by him because of how he taught me to be the person who I am today. And it's coming from a dad that didn't expect to become a dad. And I feel very proud to be his son.
I was what he needed, and he was what I needed. Every day is full of new opportunities. That's what it's been about, realizing the simple things that it takes to make such a huge difference in these kids' lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Check it out one time.
Truth Nation, great morning. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
Great morning, Bailey. How you doing and feeling?
Good morning. I feel great, Homer. How are you?
I'm blessed. Now that I got my orange.
Oh, yeah, you know. We got to do the orange.
Yeah, Bailey, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that vitamin C.
There you go.
And in these days and times where everybody's sick.
This is my at-work partner. I go ahead and bring him an orange every morning.
That part. You're going to learn today. And, of course, Will, great morning. How you doing and feeling this morning?
Feeling great that the mics are working.
Good morning,
That's all that matters. As long as I can hear you guys.
Right.
You know,
right.
Even though I wasn't here, thank you to everybody that stuck with us yesterday through all those technical difficulties.
Truth Nation was ride or die. And it's good that we were able to give them messages. You know, Dave was able to type in messages like, hey,
smoke signals.
We got some technical difficulties. Hang in there with us. And they did.
You know what? And hey, you know, that's the greatest thing ever about our listeners.
Yes.
They stick with us. Y'all stick with us. We love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we love y'all.
Speaking of that, Ariane Kawanda, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you.
She's right there.
Right, yeah. She got out of that jam down there in Miami, you know.
Yeah. A lot of running down there. Ooh.
Run, Kawanda, run. mine. Willie Jones, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Anita Nicole, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Ronnie Ray, sincere Ronnie Ray Real, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Jeff, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. And, of course, remember, you can watch us live on YouTube or Facebook Live. Yeah, are you waving at the
Yeah, I'm waving at the Hey, y'all. Good morning. Got my cup of Joe.
Yeah, and on X, all at 1017 The Truth. And while you're there on our YouTube page, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. In other words, hit the bell.
Where we at? Are we at 7,000 yet?
No.
Oh, y'all tripping. Come on now, y'all.
We're, maybe about 560 away or something like that? Where are we at?
Pretty close. We're at 6,451 away.
All right, come on, y'all.
Yeah. So
come on.
Yep.
We got to get it going.
Yeah, we can do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, invite somebody. Tell somebody.
Yeah. And if you're listening and you haven't, come on and sign up and do the thing. Come on now.
That part.
Like and subscribe.
That
we need
part.
that. We like that part.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as always, our True Talk text lines are open. Of course, it's 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017.
Let me open them officially. That might be nice since you.
Yeah, that part.
Hold on, y'all. Relax. Okay, here I am. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Here we go. All right, there we go. And look, Blake there already. Good morning, Blake. Thank you for listening, sir.
That part. Was he saying a prayer? Like, let's pray that nobody lost their life. It's crazy. We definitely have been going through a thing with this violence.
Oh, yeah. Well, before we jump off into that.
Yeah.
I need to wish Eric Folks a very happy birthday month.
Yeah, I saw your picture. Yeah, you were able to get out there.
Yeah, I actually, you saw proof of life, right?
Yes.
You saw my proof of life picture at Eric's party.
Absolutely.
Did y'all see that?
Absolutely.
I didn't even post it on my own page.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, she there.
I was there. Doc B was there. Shout out to Doc B.
D-Rock.
D-Rock was there. Shout out to D-Rock. Yeah. Did you see my pictures on his page, or did you? Because, see, people was posting me.
Right.
I ain't post me, but people was posting me.
Yeah, you got them people.
Okay. How'd I look? Was I looking
great?
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
Like
great.
the superstar that you are.
Oh, see, that's why I love you, Homer. Hype me up every day. There we go. I'll pay you later. I got a couple dollars.
Sonia Miller, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Venus Jones, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Tracy Hayes, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Everybody on our YouTube page and listening and streaming us or tuned in your vehicle. We appreciate you a lot. And Bailey, new edition. The concert was awesome.
Yeah.
The best.
I'm glad you had a good time without me. But it's okay. Their last show, I was down front. I was second row.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last show here. Yeah.
Well,
but I'm glad.
Well, for this show.
I love them, though.
Yeah, for this show.
You know what? I was good with Tony Braxton and Boys Men. I really wasn't.
Right.
Yeah, but.
Let me just say. Let me just say.
Yes,
for this show, had you had front row,
okay,
or even second row,
okay,
you would have had a neck problem.
Okay.
Because the stage was elevated.
Oh, it was an elevated stage.
You had to try to look like this for the whole show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you were there.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you were there, you would have had a crook. You'd have been like, oh, my goodness. Calm Wellness, Patrice, where you at? Like, Bailey, like, huh?
I wouldn't want to be. I mean,
you okay, Bailey?
I like being in those seats where you can see the whole stage.
Right, there you go. There you go.
And my fellas, I mean, they're the last of the showmen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, last
absolutely.
of the show. I mean, 112 has an argument that they could. But they just, I mean, y'all, you know what? A lot of these folks, a lot of the young people that are out today miss the real tours. Because now these artists, they come out and they sing and they do their show and it's cute. Yeah. They walk around saying, they don't do
And most of the time, they don't even sing. They make the crowd sing.
Exactly. They make the crowd sing or they got their voice in there.
Yeah.
But let me tell y'all, groups like New Edition and Janet Jackson, when they used to do their tours, I mean, even their tours are a little scaled down for what they used to do.
Right.
But they used to have all these trucks and all this and that. And when I tell you that they had stuff flying out of the air, they was flying in the air, stuff was going, I mean, it was amazing. The different sets that they had.
This tour.
And all that, you
Bailey,
know.
this tour to see as they build it, all three on one stage, and the platforms with the NE logo, and they all came up on that platform. Then Boys II Men came up on the. Tony Braxton came up on it. Yeah,
I'm mad. I'm gonna have to go see the tour.
You got to.
When it hits Chicago or something, I'm gonna have to just roll on through because y'all out here playing.
When I say it was awesome, shout out to Dr. Clarissa Lawrence and her husband, Michael. They were there in Section 106, which is the section that we were in. We had a whole blowradio.com thing going on.
I'm going to have to find somebody with some tickets and go ahead and see him wherever they are.
Trust me, you will not be disappointed or
shout
let down
out to Dee
at all.
McGuire. She was in town, too.
Oh, yeah. I saw
Dee
that.
I might have to call her up and be like, player.
Hey, yeah, what's happening? Where they at next?
When they in Dallas.
Hit me off. You know what I'm saying? And Bobby Brown, you know, I love the way that New Edition takes care of Bobby Brown. And on that date, his brother had passed away, Tommy Brown, who had been his manager for,
you know what? Bobby has been through a lot. All of them have been through a lot. They really have a story.
Absolutely.
They really have a story.
Yep. And so for them to, you know, understand the limitations of Bobby Brown.
What was going on with Tony? What was happening there?
What was happening?
What was going on?
He wasn't here.
My girl sounded like she had a cold or something.
Not from the recorded voices that I heard.
You said recorded voices.
I mean, she sung. You know what I'm saying? You know when you're doing.
What do you say? She sounded like she was sick, and that's why she had to have the backup vocals.
Okay.
There.
Well, yeah. So she done a great job.
She looked great.
Yeah, she done a great job with it. You know what I'm saying? You had to be really into the business to know, because it's like when you know that.
The clips I heard.
Yeah. So it's like when
Why didn't she sing her hits? What happened?
She sung a lot of her hits. She did.
She didn't even go back to the first project with Ella and Baby. Love Should Have Brought You Home. Where was that?
Yeah, she talked about it.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
But she did.
These artists get on, and then Boys II Men. I don't really,
Boys II Men did their damn thing.
They have about 4 songs, didn't they?
No.
3. I'm sorry.
Really, Bailey?
3.
You know what? But speaking of that,
my boys from New Edition, though, they had to come with it. They had to come.
Listen,
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike,
and Bobby Brown did his thing, which is where I was going. Bobby Brown did his thing when he came out, and he would do his thing, and it was an awesome show. And if I can go see it again, I would definitely go see it again. But with that, and we got to get ready to take care of some bills, but there's some city controversy going on because our Mayor Cavalier Johnson, ended up at the recommendation of one of our friends and brothers in the radio industry, say, hey, it would be nice if you could present them with a proclamation. And so the mayor was like, okay, cool. And he ended up giving New Edition a proclamation, giving them a day, March 21st. Is New Edition Day in the city of Milwaukee. But there's some people that saying, why the hell they get one?
They're haters?
That's what I look at it as. So maybe when we come back, we can kind of talk about the prestige of why that's not a bad thing. You know, because some people think it's a bad thing.
If we just want to start off with the fact that they probably filled the Pfizer Forum.
It was sold out
for the first time.
Right. Hello. At least for us. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get ready to take care of some bills. We want to end up hearing from you. We've got some nice things that we'll be talking about and dealing with. But, this controversy of whether New Edition should have received a day in the city of Milwaukee.
Y'all need to go on just for the love.
Right, the pros and cons. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. We got to take care of some bills, and we'll be back.
The Brew Crew are back on March 26th.
Cheerio. Sends it deep to left, and there she goes!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they open up the season against the Chicago White Sox.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness, third deck.
Brewers opening day is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in March 26th at 1:10 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
As the White House threatens to take over state elections, restrict abortion nationwide, and take away our health care, the Wisconsin Supreme Court is the last line of defense for our rights. That's why the Supreme Court election on April 7th is so critical. The ACLU does not endorse or oppose candidates, but wants you to make an informed decision. When it comes to abortion rights, Maria Lazar supported overturning Roe v. Wade and is endorsed by groups that want to ban abortion. Chris Taylor voted against abortion bans and defended abortion rights while working with Planned Parenthood. And on the issue of voting rights in Wisconsin, Maria Lazar defended efforts to rig elections for one political party through extreme gerrymandering of congressional and legislative districts. Chris Taylor opposes rigging the system with extreme partisan gerrymandering. On April 7th, stand up for our rights. Paid for by American Civil Liberties Union, Incorporated.
The legendary Broadway show is back. The Wiz. The Chicago Sun-Times raves. It's an eye-popping, high-intensity revival. The music, the voices, the legend returns. Entertainment Weekly says, run, don't ease on down to this spectacular revival. The Wiz. Playing the Marcus Center, March 24th through 29th. Tickets at marcuscenter.org.
Sweet Talks Medical Spa in Menominee Falls. Skip the sterile clinical office feel. Sweet Talks stays on the cutting edge of beauty and wellness innovations in a vibrant, playful space promoting self-love and confidence. Sweet Talks specializes in a range of treatments including injectables, medical-grade skincare, weight loss, hormone therapies, and more. Not sure where to start? Sweet Talks offers comprehensive wellness consultations to create a customized plan centered around you. Because at Sweet Talks, your goals are their goals. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
Hey, Truth Nation, it's your girl DT. You want to mark your calendar. Saturday, March 28th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Cream City and Milwaukee chapters of the Links Incorporated present the Black Family Wellness Expo at Evolve Church. Free health screenings, mental health resources, nutrition and wellness education, family-friendly activities, trusted community providers, no cost, walk-ins are welcome. Let's strengthen and sustain healthy Black families together. March 28th, Evolve Church. Be there.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, welcome Black. I'm the legendary Home Blow along with my girl.
Bailey Coleman, what's good, Milltown?
Listen, I think that some people don't get it, and even our very own DJ Brother Z felt like, I guess, that New Edition didn't deserve to get a proclamation from the mayor, and that there's so many other people here in the city that should get proclamations.
Well, first of all, if that's your concern, then go ahead and nominate them.
Right.
Okay, and then...
Right, because you can. Because
yes,
it's a process. You absolutely can.
You can. And then as far as New Edition is concerned, I mean, the love people here in Milwaukee, clearly, there's a love for them. You see how they sold out the Pfizer Forum. Our people don't sell out places like that.
Real talk.
And they were sold out.
Sold out. I'm talking about, I've seen people touching the ceiling.
There has
Pfizer for Mark Phillips was one of the ones. He was
I bet they bring
touching the ceiling.
I bet they bring them back because guess what? There have been many a show there that did not sell out.
That's right.
All your little new groups and all that kind of stuff. But New Edition came in there and showed y'all what it was.
Absolutely.
Okay, you can say they had some good supporting acts. Which, a lot of those shows over there at the Pfizer, they don't know how to, I feel like they lack a little bit on stacking those shows, especially the black shows. They don't know how to.
Say, you can say
it,
baby.
They don't know how to put them together. They don't know how to put them together because if you want to sell, you got to be able to, I mean, it's almost like Summerfest.
Right.
Putting together shows. You got to be able to, even in the last moment.
Right.
You have to be able to stack them right. But that came as a tour. Right. So they didn't have to worry about it.
Absolutely. Will D9, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Stacy, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Sister Marina Star Marie, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Will D9 said, what's the problem with New Edition having a day? They're trying to name a street after Charlie Kirk.
Look.
Why can't the city of Milwaukee honor them since the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame won't induct them? Well, no, they're in the lead right now.
Yeah,
they're in the lead right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're about 300,000 away from 1 million votes.
I mean, you think about it, they deserve it.
Absolutely.
Individually and collectively. Think about how successful they were as, Ralph doing his thing.
Yep. And they
Johnny
all did that. They all did that at this concert.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Ralph came out
they all
and
did
done
that.
to do what you do. And sensitive. They all came out and done their separate solo things.
And that may have been one record for him, but I tell you, gosh, Johnny, that was a huge record.
Yeah, sensitivity, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and then, of course, like Johnny Gill came out and done his solo stuff.
And you know
Bobby
what?
Brown.
He was a huge success before he even got with
Absolutely he was.
Yeah, him and Stacey.
That's why he was a great addition.
Yeah.
That's why he was a great addition, So, but I'm just trying to, figure out why some people, have an issue with
Haters, Zach.
Simple answer.
Haters, Zach.
Yeah.
He gonna be mad at me. You can't hate on my boys, though. I got one of the True Talk and text line, 833-212-1017. Stacy said, sold out. Check it out. Young folks, take notes. Old school joint concert. I didn't hear of one incident down there. This was likely people age range 45 plus through 70 plus. My sister and her in her 50s went and gave the entire festivity an A plus.
I'm telling you, like for real. And the other thing with concerts, and especially, and I guess I got to say it. You said it. Black concerts. I haven't, and I'm blessed, I guess, because I haven't went to some of those shows where the concert ended up having the Pfizer Forum was smoked out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Judge Borowski would have had a conniption.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they said that, and here at this one, if you got a faint whiffed here or there, that was about it. But for the most part, it wasn't overwhelmed.
We was too busy singing and dancing, trying to do their moves, and then how some of us are. We try to make up a new line.
D-Rock was there, and he had 6-member.
See,
Kim Petty.
There it is.
Yeah, all these.
And he's small enough to be, because most people don't realize. I love D-Rock.
D-Rock. I love you, bro.
Listen. If y'all ever met I have met them all.
Yeah.
Ronnie is truly the tallest one.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
And they're all relatively small. Mm-hmm. Ronnie's tall. The rest of them really ain't,
Right.
They not tall.
Right.
And D-Rock he fits right in. I have a cousin.
D-Rock is not tall, right?
I have a cousin that fits right in too. My cousin Carl got me hooked on New Edition, right? Mm-hmm. He talked me into going to a show. I really wasn't trying to deal with New Edition at that point, but they was on tour with Club Nouveau and some other people. And I said, back when I was a teenager, I said, okay, I'm going to go with you. I'll go, player. Mm-hmm. We went to the show, and I was like, they had some song out I didn't like, but I did like their other songs. And then, I was like, this it right here. And then that was it for me. I was stuck on New Edition from that point on. Mm-hmm. So y'all know, the fellas is the ones. They're the last. You look it up. Mm-hmm. The last of the true showmen. They go out there. They don't just walk around the stage and sing. No, they perform. They
Correct.
are entertainers.
Absolutely.
They got the full-on performance for you.
Absolutely.
Now, so these other folk that is out now, even these R&B acts, they good and stuff, but they don't do all that.
Right. Yeah,
Only
you don't
person
get
you can
that
say
real
does
show.
all that is Chris Brown. That's it.
That part.
Usher.
We got Blake on the True Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. Blake, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Good morning, family. How y'all doing? What's up, Bells?
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, so I love her spirit. She's so happy. What's up, big homie? You know, man, you my man, 100 grand. G, come on now.
No. I'm just shocked that she let you get away with calling her that. That's all.
Oh, well, you know.
I earned it. You have to earn it. She'll say something to you real quick. You have to earn the spot to her for that.
So I haven't earned it. I got it. I got you. I guess.
Good morning, family.
I got you. No wonder I
your
didn't
wife got you.
get that extra new edition tickets. I don't know.
No,
I'm not.
That's why it was, because I didn't get that.
Okay. All right. But go ahead, Blake.
I've been to all the shows. Like when they first came to Summerfest and Bobby had just quit, I went to that show.
Mm-hmm.
I missed the one when Mike got sick, but I've been to all the shows when I've seen them at when they came with first with Ronnie, Any Heartbreak, 27th row. My little cousin was on my neck, and they called me from the 27th row to the front, and they did Any Heartbreak, and they all slapped fire with us because I had him with me. Then they let us go back to our seat after the show, and then when they came to the beam, like right before the Beam on Harris, they came and I caught Ricky's hat. When they last time they came here. And so I was mad. I couldn't go to this show because they called me to work and I had to work. And then they canceled this work Sunday, but it was my blessing because I made all my rent money for April working Saturday. Mm-hmm. But then my cousin, me and my brother, we sit up there chilling, talking about the show. The next morning, my cousin sent me footage of the show. Because she knew I wasn't there. So when somebody thinking about you and you're a true fan, they do, she's like, I was thinking about your fan. I know you wanted to be there. But, it was a good show. But they are true showmen, dude.
Yes.
They like the Temptations. They the fourth up.
They are.
I got to see Dennis Edwards in Atlanta do his thing. And all I thought about was my mother and when we were younger, growing up. But then the Temptations were the bomb. New Edition are standard. Yeah. They'll be back. They are one of a kind. Mm-hmm. And they make a man feel like a man because ain't nothing wrong with dancing.
Okay.
And everything that these young people are doing now is all sexual innuendo. Mm-hmm. That was some grown folk stuff the other day. And like you said, the Pfizer don't sell out unless it's another kind of crowd. Yeah. I've worked at the Rave. I've worked at the BMO. I've been to the Pfizer. I've been on tour with Bob Dylan. I've been on tour with Kesha. I've been on tour with Wiz Khalifa. Working at the Rave and all across the country. But, man, dude, if I ever get a chance to hang with them, I know the moves, too. Because when they came to Summerfest with Erykah Badu and they did Tighten It Up, they never played that song. And I knew it because I know the CD. But they was like, man, do you know them or something? I'm like, no, I'm a fan like everybody else. You got to be in it to win it. But I'm pretty sure y'all had a great show, man. And they deserve a day. If I got a day in Milwaukee, they can get a day.
Okay.
Y'all have a good day, man.
All right, have a blessed one. All right. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. Truth Nation, again, I believe that they deserve it. Just like when the controversy came up when our Milwaukee County exec, David Crowley, gave Snoop Dogg his own day.
Right.
And people were, why you give somebody from out of town a day?
No.
And,
you know what? He could have gave it to him then, but they need to revert back. They need to take that back because he out here supporting your cousin in there. That need to be revoked now. Let me call Dave to see if we can get that revoked.
Well, and as I mentioned, as we get ready to take care of these bills, the county exec doesn't give out days, right?
Right.
They give out, proclamation, but they don't give out days. And when people were saying, why they give, the legendary Homer Blow was the first person that a county exec gave a day in Milwaukee County. So my proclamation, Homer Blow Day, which is on my birthday, in relation to my birthday party for the kids and everything else.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first on record proclamation for giving a person a day in Milwaukee County.
Nice.
So they do recognize our own. And it's other people that have gotten them since.
Yeah.
Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth will be black.
You spend more than 2,500 hours a year on your mattress, so is your mattress working for you? It's time to upgrade your sleep game during Steinhoffel's Mattress Madness. Their sleep experts will match you with the perfect mattress so you can wake up rested, refreshed, and ready to take on the day. Shop all the top brands at unbeatable prices, plus enjoy free delivery and a 120-night sleep guarantee so you can rest easy knowing you made the right choice. Shop Mattress Madness in-store at steinhoffels.com today.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day, too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
East and westbound on 894, we're seeing a few taps on the brakes. Eastbound coming out of the Hale interchange, well, technically from Highway 100 through the Hale, all the way past 76th Street. You're back on the brakes then from 60th Street all the way towards Loomis. Westbound's backing up from 27th Street to Loomis. Northbound 4394, a little bit tight, heading right past Oklahoma Avenue. Westbound 94 slowing down from 35th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound from 76th Street all the way to 35th. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 50. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 35. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
All right now.
Yeah.
All right.
You know. Yeah.
That threw you back for a minute, didn't it?
Yeah. Okay. You know, I'm like,
right.
you know, that this morning time, you know what I'm saying? That up-tempo drive is everything.
We need that.
Yeah, that up-tempo drive. Great one, Will.
Very good, Will.
Let's just make all of them nice and up-tempo.
Yeah, because
it's Truth in the Morning.
And folk be sleep. They try to wake up.
Like, we want to come in, boom, like, hey, wait. And that way, when it's 8 a.m., I won't have to say, you're late. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, okay, all right, I'm jamming on the way. Another thing with speaking about some people that were taking offense to the mayor giving New Edition a day. There's also news that Milwaukee mayor calls for state and federal action after weekend shootings. Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson is urging state and federal lawmakers to step in after a violent weekend where at least 8 people were shot across the city. Mayor Cavalier Johnson says local efforts alone aren't enough, calling for broader solutions like stronger gun laws and more coordinated resources to address ongoing violence.
Okay, can I say this?
Go ahead.
Let's be real. I mean, I understand what he's saying from his perspective. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I don't feel like more laws or whatever are gonna do anything, because people out here that got these guns and is acting crazy and doing all that they doing, all of this, it's out here now. You know, and you can have all the laws you want. You know, y'all got concealed carry here. What are we doing?
What?
It's out here.
Yeah.
They just acting. They just doing what they want to do. Hot heads have guns.
That's right.
It's out here.
That's
Everybody
right.
got guns.
That's right.
And you know what? Unfortunately, you know, people just doing what they want to do. They cutting up out here. So you know what? If they cutting up, I don't want to hear nobody. I don't want to see nobody else. Oh, my son was just, or my daughter was just down here kicking it, and some just, you know, they just was here and they was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm not trying to hear that. You know what? They cutting up and they someplace where they not supposed to be. Then they need to go ahead and learn that lesson. Get that L.
Hey, listen.
Get that L.
Listen.
Go on and take it.
Now, my thing with that is, I actually understand and agree in the context of where he's saying stronger gun law. So these people that are committing these crimes, one of the things that I notice, and especially when I get all of these different criminal complaints, is that these people are offending and getting what we call a slap on the wrist. So if there was more like, you know what, now add it to, if you commit this crime or you do something like this or that, they can give you a stronger punishment as opposed to you like being in and out.
The 3 strikes.
I ain't saying it's got to be a 3 strikes law, but I'm just saying at least if it's more time, like automatically you facing more time out the gate. Because again, sometimes some of these people need to sit down. You know what I'm saying? They need to be out of the way for a while, and maybe they'll end up thinking about what the hell they did, because I know some people that got sat down for 20, 25 years, and they get out there like, man, I'm just trying to stay out the way, blow. You know what I'm saying? I was in there, and it wasn't nothing nice. I had to survive. I ain't trying to get in none of these people's way. It's like it changed them to a different degree, and I know some of it could be considered negative. But again, I think where he may be going with it, and I'd have to see the plan to, be able to give a full assessment, in my opinion. But something has to happen to deter it.
Yes.
And then with him bringing up this part, the fact that he said, and more coordinated resources to address the ongoing violence. To me, that means some of these organizations that are out here, like the 414 Lives and Credible Messengers and the Peacekeepers and Comports MKE and all of that they can be funded properly to go out here to these communities and to be down here in these different places to try to stop some violence before it even, because they're violence interrupters. So if they can get funded, because a lot of them, their funding is in danger.
I just feel like, unless people are like having real consequences.
That's where I'm going with the
I don't know that you can stop some of this stuff before it happens.
Right. And you're saying that the community violence well, trust me, in my opinion, and that's why we've said that we want to get some on men, because if they weren't out there, Bailey, trust me, what we looking at now as crazy, in my opinion, it would be crazier, because they have been dispatched to different areas. And had they not been, I think we'd be looking at a whole different scenario.
Oh.
In my opinion. We do have some people on our Truth Talk text line. We got Millicent. Millicent, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the discussion. What's your truth?
Good morning. Good morning. My truth is this. Until we be honest, we have got to put some honesty in this. Milwaukee right now is a cesspool. It's just nasty. And you can keep throwing clean water in there, and it's just going to get nasty. You have to get rid of some of that nasty, which means some of your family members, some people who you really like, we need to get them out of our city. I'm sick of this. If you went to Port Washington and acted the way you act in Milwaukee, they kick you out. You be gone. And that's what we need to do. We need to stop saying, well, they black people, so they need to be here with us. No. Y'all black, y'all causing a problem, get out of here. We don't need you. And I don't care where you go. You can try hell. You can try heaven. I don't care. But get out of our city. You are destroying our city. And I'm going to give this example, and then I'm going to get off of here. Congress just passed reparations. Every black person in America is going to get $2 million on March 1st. If you don't have a checking account, they're going to put it on a card. You got you a little card. It's going to be $2 million on March 1st on your card. What day will be the first senseless murder in Milwaukee? It will be March 1st. Money is not the problem. You can give them $1 billion and they still going to act the same way. These are people who need to just be eradicated. You got to get them out of here. You have to make it where it's not comfortable for you to be here. Make our town like Port Washington. You got to respect it. You don't respect the town, get out. And that's what we have to do. No money is going to solve this. You could put $1 million in everybody's pocket and they still kill and shoot each other.
Is that March 1st, 2027? No.
Yeah, exactly. I want to make sure
Millicent.
Listen, I want to make sure I'm situated, Millicent.
Right, absolutely.
March 1st, 2027.
Because I got some plans for mine.
Right, exactly.
Al, MKE, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. What's your truth, Al?
My truth is, first, we can get rid of all this low-income housing because them suburbs don't have no Section 8. You don't have no Section 8, you don't have no Stony Island. When you get rid of that, number two, you got to come down on some of these slumlords. And some of you politicians that's listening, y'all slumlords too, because some of y'all houses over here is an issue. Number three, we got to get some politicians who care. I know this is Cavalier Johnson. Cavalier Johnson does not want to F with black people like that. He don't even care about the black people vote. Because if he did, he would say, if you don't sit your black ASK down, you're going to have concrete walls, steel bars, and you're going to catch MRSA from the toilet seat. And you're going to sit on the backwards because you ain't spreading urine all through here.
He said
the problem
MRSA.
is...
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They don't want to deal with black people issues, because if you deal with black people issues, now you got to show up and show out, and you got to keep in mind they face up, ASAK down, and they getting effed in the rear end by the white man. Because when it come to white people, somebody get hit by a Subaru, all hell break loose. They shut that down. On the north side, we got potholes big as baby caskets. Everything's going down. Your bank accounts being molested, and everybody telling you they don't know because they don't give a F. We got a clean house, and then these people that's in our neighborhoods, they are allowed to be in the neighborhoods, and that's why they're doing it. Because if you can keep destruction, you can use that as another reason to hold resources and fund money in your own personal pockets.
All right, Al, MKE. Right. Hey. Appreciate the call.
No lies detected.
Hashtag that part, Millicent, Al, MKE. That's going to take us to a break, I guess. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. You are hearing Truth Nation speak, and that's why it's important that we do.
Yeah,
we want to hear all of the different thoughts and opinions, pros or cons, with or against. We need to hear that and hear your reason or your logic behind your choices. We got to take care of these bills. We'll be black.
I travel all around the world, Dr. Ken, and when I tell you, based on my experiences, this is like the number one country that cares. Like, everything is about money. Yep. Everything.
This is The Truth Unfiltered with Denise Thomas and Dr. Ken Harris.
I've told people in the past, you have to be careful of what you complain about and what you use as a tool, because other people will take it and use it in the wrong way.
Sundays starting at 7 on 620 WTMJ and Mondays at 6 on 101.7 The Truth.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about four walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
They treated me like family.
They're actually people that you can depend on.
They made me feel seen. They really treated me like I was a part of their family, a part of their team.
They ask how you're doing, how you're feeling.
They're just so welcoming and so sweet and kind.
It's like family, caring about another member of the family.
If you've been injured, it costs you nothing to see if Gruber Law Offices can help.
Walk in for a suit, walk out with two. It's buy one, get one half off throughout March at Nick Avani's. Suits, blazers, hats, jeans, and more. Everything you need from a hands-on team that styles you from head to toe. Find a suit, add shoes for half the price. Land a perfect two-piece set? Now add a vest for 50% less. Prom, weddings, galas, whatever's on your calendar, now's the time to stop in to Nick Avani's. Second floor at Mayfair Mall across from AMC. Buy one, get one half off throughout March at Nick Avani's. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details.
Sweet Talks Medical Spa in Menominee Falls. Skip the sterile clinical office feel. Sweet Talk stays on the cutting edge of beauty and wellness innovations in a vibrant, playful space, promoting self-love and confidence. Sweet Talk specializes in a range of treatments, including injectables, medical-grade skincare, weight loss, hormone therapies, and more. Not sure where to start? Sweet Talks offers comprehensive wellness consultations to create a customized plan centered around you. Because at Sweet Talks, your goals are their goals. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
You buy one, we buy the other. The NASA's Live, one of the biggest nights in Wisconsin sports, and we don't want anyone to miss out. You buy one ticket, and ESPN Wisconsin is going to buy the other. Be there for the night that will have everyone talking. March 27th, the NASA's Live is a completely unpredictable show with the NASA's Antetokounmpo and surprise guests. Were you there when Stephen A. Smith joined or when Bobby Portis brought down the house? Where were you sitting when Giannis walked on stage? The NASA's Live is a can't miss. TALiveshow.com is where you get tickets and enter code ESPNWI BOGO. That's ESPN WI BOGO when you check out. That's ESPN Wisconsin or WI BOGO. The stars will be out.
Woo!
And so should you. Buy one, get the other one from Thanasis Live on March 27th at the Riverside Theater. TALiveshow.com.
Woo! Ric Flair will be in the building.
Will be there. So you make sure you. That's going to be. Look, if you're looking for stars, that's going to be star-studded right there.
That part.
I might have to roll through right quick.
Ric Flair alone. That is
that's
legacy.
Deal.
That is,
that's Kendall Deal. That's his whole.
Hey, I'm just saying, he ain't wrong.
Y'all roll through for that.
He ain't, woo! I'm just telling you.
I want to see if Giannis going to roll through. Giannis roll through, then I'll be like, woo!
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't seen Thanasis in person. Is he really tall like his brother is too?
Yes, he is.
He is? Okay. That's cool.
Yes, he is.
That's what's up.
There you go. So then you can say, oh, woo! Yeah. When you see him too.
I like seeing real tall people.
Yeah, because you literally just looked up. You was like,
wow,
after talking about D-Rock and being height challenged. And all of New Edition. You talk about them all being height challenged.
Yes, they were. They are. all handsome men, and they're decent height, but they're kind of small as it compares. I mean, you know.
Okay, but so we were talking about again the things with the mayor calling out for state and federal action.
Yeah.
As it relates to some more funding and even changing some laws to make punishments harsher for gun crimes.
Well, here's the thing. When the headline on that story is a little deceiving because the first thing when you see Milwaukee mayor calls for state federal action after weekend shootings, now you immediately go to, he called in the National Guard, he want ICE to come in, what is going on? That's what your mind immediately goes to that. And then then you start getting mad, well, what is he thinking? But then you know what, I mean, that's not at all what he's really talking about. But you know what, y'all, if the orange dude did that, I mean,
he already got ICE at the airport.
Y'all out here wilding, so they at the airport, they all over the place. Look, they got a whole spot for you, fresh paint.
That's right.
Over here in Milwaukee. So you know what? Keep cutting up. They don't care if you African American. They gonna be like, nope. I think you from Kenya. Let's go.
And if you going through an airport, they gonna know. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have that information.
Yeah. So y'all keep playing around here if you want to.
And
keep cutting. But you know what?
What?
They don't care because it's us doing us.
And
it's us hurting us.
Right. And
they don't really care.
That's why we have to respect us more. You can't talk about the trap and it's a setup and this, that, and the other. If you know that, then why do you keep going? That's
the man is holding me down. The man. Man.
Like even with mice, if after they figure it out, be like, oh no, if I step on that little thing to try to get that piece of cheese, I seen my cousins get taken out with that little metal flap that kapow. I seen them walk and they didn't come off because it was a sticky trap.
Yeah.
And they learned how to maneuver around that. So if we are saying that we know that some of these situations are set up to make us fail and this, that, and the other, if you know that, then how do we keep falling into the trap? And why? Why do we keep falling into the trap? For those that say, well, it's set up for us to fail. Okay, if you know that and people are trying to help us navigate around that look like us, then why do we keep making the same mistakes? If you say, well, people ain't educated. Okay, there's some literacy programs that are ran by people that look like us.
Yeah.
Why aren't you taking advantage of that?
Right.
Well, they ain't trying to hire us. Okay, there are job fairs all the time that hire people that are convicted felons.
Yeah.
So, again, I'm scratching off the excuses because I'm allergic to excuses. I'm scratching them off. Their job fairs. Well, I got this F on my report card. Guess what? This particular job fair that they're having, they hire people who may have a felony on their record. Now, if you robbed a bank, you probably ain't going to get the job at a bank. You feel what I'm saying? You probably won't be able to work at Landmark Credit Union.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But, again, there are things that there's some disadvantages.
Yeah.
There's some things that have been put in place to keep us stuck in a certain area.
Yeah.
But unless you continue to fall into the trap, then the trap doesn't work.
Yeah.
You can't end up getting mad when some of these places are charging 3 times the rent. Yes, that's ridiculous, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you tearing a place up,
that part.
and there's some black landlords that are not slumlords, and y'all tearing their houses up.
Yeah.
And when you ain't paying your rent and they say you got to go, now you want to destroy the house even more.
Yeah.
They already told you got to go because you're not upkeeping the property.
Yeah.
But now you want to go out, I got to go, huh?
Yeah.
And when you look at some of the things in these homes and apartments, when the cleanup has to happen, this is nothing that happened overnight, Bailey.
Yeah.
This ain't just them with the destruction part. This is some people being filthy and trifling.
Yeah.
So you can't be filthy and trifling and blame that on somebody else. You can't tell me that, well, the city should have came in and cleaned my house out. You a damn lie. Get up off your ass and do what you're supposed to do. You got babies in there. You're wondering why they coming out sick. You're wondering why they having all of these health issues. You're creating some of them for those that do that. Everybody ain't doing that. But for those that do, and then you want to talk about what ain't this and they ain't did this and they, what have you done?
Exactly.
Some of y'all don't even make it to y'all scheduled appointments for your caseworkers or whatever it is that you have to go do. You have a simple task that you have to do, and you don't even do it. But then you want to act like you can get with the group of people who know that it's being unfairly attacked or targeted, who trying to do the best they can do. Then you try to lump yourself in with those people that act like, see, no. Get your ass out my apartment, get your ass out my home property, whatever I have. If you can't do your basic necessities, you want to talk about trash, you not even picking up the trash in your yard. When I come to your house or your apartment, I'm looking at you like, why is all this stuff out there? Well, they didn't come, what? Your son eat Takis. All them damn Taki bags over there? Don't tell me that was the other people. That's your damn son. He's a Taki fiend. He's addicted. And now you want to, and people come out and they see stuff that they have, even if it's the wind that then blow things in your yard, whether it's the front or the back. This is your property. This is where you stay.
This is where you stay.
Who you waiting to pick it up?
Exactly.
The landlord need to come over here and pick up this trash in the yard. If you don't get your, I'm just saying. You know, but
so I'm glad you.
Yeah, I'm a step down now.
Okay.
But
I'm glad
it's my truth.
Yeah, clearly.
You got to help us to help you. That's true. That's the whole thing about it.
That's true.
Help us to help you. If you're not doing that, then you are part of the problem. It's like what Millicent was saying. Like, you know, like, come on, like. It's people that are fighting, people that are being called names, people in rooms that they know the people don't like them. And they look at it like, oh, there goes such and such. But they taking all of that. Why? Because they know that there are people in our community that don't fit the stereotypes that people are putting out there. But again, if you sit and you feel all of the stereotypes, I can't get mad if they call you out. But you making it look bad for a lot of us that are not on that, a lot of us that are trying to go work a job. But hell, we scared because can we get to the job with the reckless driving that's going on?
Oh, my God. You know what? On my way here, I had like 4 or 5 cars. Just like, gosh darn near hitting me off the road.
Right.
You know, because they driving crazy and just weaving in and out of cars and stuff like it ain't it ain't no thing.
Right.
What's wrong with them? Common sense has lost. I mean, they have lost all common sense. Just drive like any kind of way. Just cuz.
Yep.
I'm like, calm down. I know. Look, and then a lot of them, what cracks me up is a lot of them. You look at that car, you go, "That's why your car got a big old dent in the front of." I see you. I see. That's why. That's why it's like that.
Yep. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. Leading up to the top of the hour, you're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth will be black. Milwaukee business owners, this is your moment. Every Friday at 8 a.m., call in to 101.7 The Truth for What the Business Is. Tell us what your business is, where you're located, and one thing you've learned along the way. What the Business is powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local business. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth.
Breaking down the issues that shape our city and our future.
Another function of white supremacy, don't teach black people stuff, because if you give us a little bit of knowledge, we'll invent something totally new. That's why it was illegal to teach slaves to read, because if we could read, then we could write. And if we could write, we could communicate. And if we could communicate, we could plan. And if we could plan, we could strategize. And if we can plan and write and read and communicate and strategize, we could overthrow white supremacy, because they've always known how fragile it is.
It's The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 to noon.
A message from Tia Mowry, actress and Fair Celebrity Ambassador.
Game day isn't staged, it's lived. It's the shopping, the cooking, the laughter. For families managing food allergy, that same spirit of preparation means everything. Because food allergy isn't a lifestyle. It's a serious, life-threatening disease that can change everything in a moment. But being ready changes the story. It's knowing the signs, having a plan, and carrying epinephrine everywhere life takes you. Epinephrine is the only treatment that can stop a severe food allergy reaction known as anaphylaxis. It works quickly to reverse the symptoms and can save lives. As families and friends gather for the big game, we see what community looks like. It's one built on awareness, care, and love in action. Because readiness doesn't take away the risk. It brings back the joy. When you're ready to act, you're ready to live.
Visit foodallergy.org/ready to act to learn more.
Hey there, Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good. Because today, I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org and donate if you can. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
You're listening to the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269BL Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Check it out one time.
Troop Nation, welcome back to Troop in the Morning. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. And, of course, if you were supposed to be at work at 8 a.m., you're late. You're late. Yeah.
Well, technically, you got 45.
No.
15 seconds.
Anytime after 8 a.m.
10 seconds.
No. When it
Until
says 8 a.m. 00,
so clock it
that's
now.
8
clock
o'clock.
Clock it. Clock it.
Ariane Kawanda, come get Shay Shay Foo Foo. Come get Shay Shay Foo Foo. I'm just saying, I'm like, we ain't doing that. She said, Bailey, get it together. They late. They late.
Well, now they are for sure, because it's 8:01 and 20 seconds. So.
Oh, but now you counting the seconds?
Well, I was counting
Come on,
before.
Bailey. Come on, Bailey.
Before.
Yeah, but you added the 20. Why'd you add the 21?
I'm just saying.
Okay, all right. But yeah, so again, we have to be, just in my opinion, we have to be a part of the change that we're talking about. We talk about that this needs to change, and some of those things aren't things that change by elected officials.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be a community change.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, a lot of times, people have to find out that fat meat is greasy.
That part.
That's just how it is. Mm-hmm. And that's the only way to, So, like, all these initiatives that they're doing, though, it's cool with me that, the towing the car after a certain point and this and the, all those things.
Right.
I'm like, that's good. Because eventually, it'll all, you know what I mean?
Yeah. People going to get the message like, oh, man, they told such a guy. They told, some parents are going to end up getting their cars towed. And no. We ain't doing this. You ain't getting my car no more.
Exactly.
You ain't getting my car no more.
Exactly.
And police coming saying, hey, do you own a car? This? They're like, yeah.
Yep.
Well, it was used in this or a shooting or whatever. Huh?
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So those things. And again, for those that are not, truly parenting their children, there has to be some consequences to that. Some charges, whatever the case may be, that will wake them up. I remember when I guess it was, and I'm sure they probably still do it with W-2, but with AFDC, welfare as we knew it before then, welfare. If you didn't do certain things, you would get sanctioned.
Yeah.
You would get sanctioned. You'd lose some of that check. You'd lose some of that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they were giving you or the benefits that they giving you, you would be sanctioned and you would lose that.
Yeah.
And that was like, oh, no, people got their kids the hell up. Like, nah, you going to school.
Yeah.
You going to school. What? They talking about if you don't go to school, I can go to jail. I can get, you know what I mean? I can end up getting something because of that.
Some of those things need to continue to happen, too.
Right. And again, as a community, as a people, we get mad when other people say certain things about us. But again, as I continue to say in the words of the late Heavy D from the song Self-Destruction, they call us animals. I don't agree with them. Wrong is what I'm proving them, but right is what you're proving them. So that minority group of people that are doing that, you're making them say, yep, see, I knew it. Like Kyle was frustrated when he, our teammate with Truth to Power, and he was talking about on yesterday when he automatically said that, it's going to be some black people. I don't want it to be black people. I don't want it to be black people.
How many times have we watched a news story, heard a news story, and you go, oh, please don't let it be.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Look, and there it is.
Yep.
There it is. You're like, ugh.
Damn. I know. I'd be like, damn. And
you be thinking, you hear they out Sheboygan somewhere, you like, it can't be nobody black, can't be nobody. You look at the screen.
Yep. It was the rumbling out here, the rumbling out there. And
how you get all the way out there?
Right.
And they cutting up out there. You know they ain't going to do you no justice out there.
Greek Fest and moved to Waukesha.
Okay.
But it used to be out right there off like 91st, 92nd by their church.
Yeah, see?
And then there was shootings.
Yeah.
People got shot.
Yeah.
And it's,
they moved it way out there, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
They call themselves moving out to State Fair for a while, right?
Yeah, right. I remember that.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm surprised they moved it all the way out, but they got to do what they got to do.
Well, Waukesha is a different kind of law enforcement.
Yeah, it is.
They ain't got much other stuff to do.
No, they ain't got nothing to do. You go out there and cut up, they got you.
Yeah, they got you.
They got you.
On the freeway, everywhere.
Wherever you want to go.
They got you.
You want to get out there and cut up, they got you.
Yeah.
So go try it out there.
They got plenty of officers that are ready.
And they got plenty of time on their hands.
Yep.
So let them go. They just sit off in the court. They sit off in the duck waiting for you.
Right. When they stuff closed down early, like 8, 9 o'clock, we're like, shouldn't be nobody over here at this time.
Exactly.
Guess what?
Yep.
They coming.
They gonna be right there for you.
But yeah, I hate when the stereotypes are proven true by this minority group of people that look like me.
Yeah.
It's like, you want to
skate too.
I know.
Yeah, they do.
I know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bailey. But it's like, we hear people talking about skating rinks and just other things, but it's like,
you can't open nothing over here. Grand opening, grand closing.
Bailey, you wouldn't invest in a skating rink?
I can't do it. You don't cut it in.
What about an entertainment complex in general?
Absolutely not. Look, listen.
Why not? Explain why you wouldn't.
Because there's always going to be at least one person that can mess up the whole situation for you.
That minority group that I speak of all the time.
Yes, your one cousin is going to come out, act a fool, and then it's going to be over.
Because you got 3 people that were shot on Water Street, and one died. Condolences to Dylan's family. Yeah. And they have a suspect in custody.
Yes, they do.
They have not been charged yet, but they have a suspect in custody. But these are people that roll down, just shooting.
Yeah.
And even with the other mass shooting that took place out at Green Tree Apartments on 37th and Darien, again, same area where the triple homicide happened with Giovanni McVicker and Maya Tolbert and her unborn child.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, from what some of the people were saying, like people were like riding by and just letting loose.
Yeah.
And that has changed the narrative in our city already, with people like, oh, it's going to be crazy out here when it gets summertime, because it ain't even summer yet. Because, I always say it ain't even black people out yet.
Yeah.
And if these are some of the signs leading up to this, and it's going to be more people that did stay inside. Although we had, crime that was happening throughout, even when it was cold. But a lot of the people that stayed in that weren't. This is funny.
Listen.
This is funny. When you would have expected to see a lot of people with Pooh Shiesty mask on, right? While it's cold.
Right.
In the summer, when it's 70, 80, 90 degrees, you're going to see a lot of people out.
Yeah.
With them Pooh Shiesty mask on again. And it's usually not a good look. If you see somebody, I'm going to feel like, something might be happening.
You know to walk quickly or run if you see that. What you think? See, this is what gets me. And you wonder why they shut down Juneteenth so early. Why would you fear that Summerfest is going to is going to take over Juneteenth? Why would you ever fear that?
Right.
Because they ain't trying for you. They ain't trying to invite your cousin down there.
Absolutely
your
not.
Your cousin and them ain't trying to. Everything ain't for everybody. If
That's
you don't
right.
know how to act, they not really trying to invite you there.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, that's just it. It is what it is.
Yeah, and if downtown was to say, okay, well, no young people under 21, especially.
They gonna start carding you to get into downtown Milwaukee. If you're not 21 or older, 25 and up, we ain't gonna be able to let you into downtown Milwaukee.
And and
just like the mall, at the mall, you got to be, over 18 to be at the mall after a certain time.
And other than that, you got to have a parent or a legal guardian with you. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it?
And why did that even have to happen?
Why did that happen? Why did that happen? I saw some footage this weekend. I don't know where they were. They were at Bayshore Mall. A bunch of kids at Bayshore Mall. Did you see that footage that was out there?
Yes, I did.
Just, getting together, just walking around, just locked up.
Which is, and for people to say, well, why people shouldn't be intimidated by that? When we've seen that happen before, some bull happened after.
Yeah.
So to say, well, I don't know why they act like a group of young black kids can't walk around the mall or walk around the Bayshore Town Center. That looked very intimidating.
Yeah.
Some of those people did look like they was on something, even if it wasn't all of them.
Let's be clear. Out in that area, they'll light them up like they about to have prayer meeting. Mm-hmm. Take them on in. See what's going on.
Right.
So y'all want to play like that.
Right.
Y'all, why shouldn't they? Why this? Why that? Listen. And they were over by the liquor store. Mm-hmm. So that even more was like, what is going on? Because they can't you can't shop in there. You're not old enough.
Right.
So, I mean, what's really going on?
It's when I say that it is crazy, and it's a sad reality. And this is why I say the community, we have to be able to check our community, because we want people that don't know us like that to come in and do something. But if we're not doing our part, you get what I'm saying? Because we could take that work away from them, be like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
This is our community. Mm-hmm. We're going to take this black as a neighborhood.
Yeah.
We're going to get on these people. We're going to get on the parents or the guardians of these people, or the PWKs, people with kids, and we're going to check that in and let them know, like, look, we ain't having that.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, you're going to have to move. Because we're going to put in a personal petition to get you up out of here.
Right. I mean, even earlier this morning, we're sitting here in the studio. We just cut the mics off, and we see a bunch of black kids running in front of and they was in all black.
Right.
In front of the building.
Right.
Now, we don't know if there was a jogging team from somewhere.
But dressed in all black. I ain't seen the jogging team dressed in all black.
And they was running. And guess what? Then the security people started going. I was like, I told you, Holmes.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So I don't know what the hell he was going on, but it put up signs of caution. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. The Truth Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. We'll come back to the lines as well as anything on our Truth Talk text page. We'll be black.
Truth Nation, it's your boy Tory Lowe, and I need to let you know the award-winning Tory Lowe Show can now be streamed live on YouTube. How? Every day from 1 to 4. Truth Nation, I am now bringing all the smoke on YouTube every single weekday. Hey, how? I need you to go to YouTube right now and subscribe to 101.7 The Truth and check out the award-winning Tory Lowe Show live every afternoon. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube. Now that's powerful.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 101.7 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about four walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
The legendary Broadway show is back. The Wiz. The Chicago Sun-Times raves. It's an eye-popping, high-intensity revival. The music, the voices, the legend returns. Entertainment Weekly says, run, don't ease on down to this spectacular revival. The Wiz. Playing the Marcus Center, March 24th through 29th. Tickets at marcuscenter.org.
You spend more than 2,500 hours a year on your mattress, so is your mattress working for you? It's time to upgrade your sleep game during Steinhoffel's Mattress Madness. Their sleep experts will match you with the perfect mattress so you can wake up rested, refreshed, and ready to take on the day. Shop all the top brands at unbeatable prices, plus enjoy free delivery and a 120-night sleep guarantee so you can rest easy knowing you made the right choice. Shop Mattress Madness in-store at steinhoffels.com today.
Hungry for something fresh and delicious? Get your favorites from Cousin Subs delivered straight to your door. From our freshly baked bread and hand-sliced meats and cheeses to our famous sides, crispy golden fries, Wisconsin cheese curds, or creamy mac and cheese. Every meal made to order and ready to enjoy. Ordering is quick and easy online or through the Cousins app. Whether it's a solo lunch, family dinner, or a spread for the whole crew, let us bring it straight to you, fast and fresh. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, it is that time of year again for the Tory Lowe Community Cleanup. Mark your calendars for Saturday, April 18th from 8 a.m. to 12 noon as we will be cleaning up the city of Milwaukee. Make sure you meet us at Evolve Church, Pitts Mortuary, and MLK Elementary School. Again, that is the Tory Lowe Community Cleanup on Saturday, April 18th, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Bring the whole family to clean up our city. The Tory Lowe Community Cleanup is sponsored by Milwaukee College Prep, Steinhoffel's, Cousin Subs, and Waste Management.
Welcome back. Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
Shout out to our brother MC Dame LZ. What's going on with your family?
What's up, Dame? He playing daddy right now.
Okay.
He on daddy duty.
All right.
He don't play daddy. He is a daddy.
There it is.
But he on daddy duty right now. I know he is. Baby girl, awake.
Like, you gonna learn today.
Okay.
But, again, things like that, we have some issues, but we can change the narrative to these issues, in my opinion. But you have to want to be a part of the solution.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you just continue to reach out and just point, and this and this and this, but what about you and what are you doing?
Are you doing your part?
Right, and because that's what I often ask when people have a lot of different complaints. I'm like, okay, so what are you doing? If you're saying that this is happening, and yet you also want to boast and say this is your community, that's your community, what are you doing in your community to make the changes that need to happen? Are you documenting things? Are you making sure that you pass this information on so you can have something concrete to pass on to your alderperson that you can talk to your county supervisor about, your state representative about, your senators? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
All of these people, you could have that information and be like, look, we've been meeting. The community has been meeting over here.
Yeah.
And these are some of the things that we've come up with. Get in contact with your police community liaison. They have community liaison officers. You having a meeting, invite them. That's what their role is. That's their job.
That's their job to take
That's
it
their
back.
job.
Yeah.
So, you got issues that are going on in your community. Have you contacted your alderperson and said, hey, we need to do a walkthrough?
Yeah.
So we can point out where these issues are.
Yeah.
And we can have it documented with that alderperson so they can end up saying, okay, blam, and now send out whether it's DNS, whatever has to happen, the amount of potholes, the amount, whatever is going on.
Yeah.
A lot of people, in my opinion, don't take these steps, but then want to say what's not going on. Now, those people that do take the steps, kudos, because that's what we have to do.
Right.
We can't just talk about it. We got to be about it. If we're saying that we need more patrols, then you need to be able to let your community police liaison officer know that, hey, we need more patrols. In our community, there have been a rash of break-ins. There have been a rash of prowling or whatever the case may be. So now they know to say, okay, this is a troubled area. This is where we need to make sure we have a few more cars rolling through, just checking to make sure that we don't, because that can be preventative maintenance as well.
Absolutely.
So instead of you end up having to kind of use your CCW, because somebody is prowling all the time, this one person, they always say, this car, it's been sitting here. Trust and believe. In a lot of communities, if we see a car, you'll think that you're living out in an area with white people.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, we don't know this car.
Exactly.
We don't know this car. This car has been just sitting there. It's creepy. And it'll be there for hours, and all of a sudden it'll pull off.
Right.
Yeah, we need to have that investigated.
Yeah.
Because that could be a whole problem. We don't know if it's a pedophile. We don't know if it's somebody that's selling drugs and made a mobile, because, the cars are the mobile drug dealers now. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Hey, meet me over here.
Yeah.
And they don't even live nowhere near that area, but now they make our area a hot spot.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have to be able to, in my opinion, take control.
I really want to know what's going to go on with this 1-year-old. 1-year-old exposed to fentanyl. You know what? It's too much going on. So this Milwaukee woman is accused of playing a role in this. A Milwaukee woman is facing charges after police say a 1-year-old child was exposed to fentanyl, a powerful, potently deadly opioid. Investigators say that the exposure raises serious concerns about child safety and drug access inside the home. The child survived but required medical attention. And another story was saying that the police revived her with Narcan.
Yep.
A 1-year-old baby. I know they ain't thinking about letting that baby go back to that mama. I can't imagine. And I want to know what is going to happen with this situation? And what can we do as a community?
Right.
to keep that from happening again. And, it's really funny because that story came out. Not funny, but coincidental. And there's this whole story that happened in Michigan where fentanyl was found inside Barbies that were sold at a discount store.
So a discount store, meaning that it may not have necessarily been at one of the big box stores.
No, it wasn't at one of the big box stores.
Yes.
It was a discount store. It doesn't mention which store,
Mm-hmm.
but it is a real legitimate Barbie.
Right.
So sometimes you get these takeoff dolls or whatever
Mm-hmm.
at these discount stores. But no, this was a legitimate Barbie.
Yeah. I'm hoping that it was a situation where they may have been used as drug Barbies, and they call themselves taking the drugs out. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you see some of those at discount stores, there's usually a little damage to them, or you know what I mean, scratch and dent type thing. But I don't know. But that is just imagine how many children. Yeah, just imagine how many children would be exposed to that, because some people that can't afford,
right,
Barbies in any other way.
It's a store called Cargo Largo, which we
I know why that happened.
Yeah.
Say the name of the store.
Cargo Largo.
Now put a M in the front. Mark.
Oh, anyway.
Mar-a-Lago. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You crazy.
I'm just saying.
Don't say Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago. Hey, Cargo Largo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Go figure, huh? Go figure.
But more and more kids are being exposed to drugs. People are leaving them around. I mean, it's real crazy out here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And, whether it's the parent or people that's why you gotta really pay attention to people that you have your kids around and where you let them go. We had this discussion the other day. You gotta be the helicopter. You got to be the helicopter, because other than that, you're not going to have your baby no more. This baby is not going back to her mama.
Real talk.
There ain't no way in the world.
And
shouldn't.
The person who is charged in the criminal complaint, because I got that criminal complaint and I talked about that, she said that she only smokes weed every now and then, and it's one of those home daycares that she ran out of her home.
Oh,
and so it says that she ended up taking the baby into her bedroom and put the baby on her bed, and then all of a sudden,
where did fentanyl come from now?
Fentanyl. They said, well, was there anyone else in the house? And she did have a friend, and they just gave the initials, which would have sounded like a gang initiation, the two initials for it, said that, and that person does have a history of selling drugs, and you know what I'm saying? So,
but also,
so he must have been in her bedroom. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the fentanyl came from somewhere. She said she didn't have anything, and then it was after she put the baby in her bed, her personal bed, and noticed that something wasn't right. She did end up calling 911 and was screaming and all of that, and called the mother after she called 911 and said something was going on. So yeah, it had to be on her bed.
Even her baby.
No, she had a daycare, a home.
First of all, why you put my baby in your bed? Number one, you got a home daycare.
That's right.
No, that baby might be going back to her mama, but you know what? Her mama better not go. That lady, yeah, she going to jail.
Woo!
Oh my gosh! That's a whole different ball game then.
Yeah, we got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth.
Always got to watch who you let take care of your kids. Who you got your kids around, y'all. Who you got your kids around, who they are exposed to. You got to watch all of that. Even people that you think are cool or it's going to be okay or whatever, you got to still look. If they ain't right, they ain't right. It's not little or a lot. It's yes or no.
You know, again, and I think it said like she's been doing that daycare for about 2 years. But the thing is, what this kind of shows you is the person who is running the daycare or whatever business, you got to be careful who you have around you.
Exactly.
That could end up creating that situation.
Exactly.
And especially if you have a daycare and not knowing where these other people have been.
And let's not get into the fact that people are sprinkling fentanyl and other drugs into marijuana and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Y'all, you never know, and just a small bit of fentanyl can kill you.
Absolutely.
You ain't even got to be smoking it or nothing. It could be you could just be exposed to it.
They had to intubate this baby. They had to put it in the PICU, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
So and no telling what the lasting effects of this. They had to hit that baby twice with Narcan.
Man.
Twice. Born in September of 2024.
No.
Young baby. We got to take care of these bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning.
With my baby now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That part.
They'll be like, it's a shame what happened to Bailey. Did you see
Bailey did what she had to do. The Truth Talk text lines are open. Give us your truth on this situation. 833-212-1017. We'll be black.
Hi, I'm Greg Fritsch, president of the Center for Veterans Issues, inviting you to get involved in supporting the CVI mission. The Center for Veterans Issues is proud to serve veterans across Wisconsin. Each year, we help more than 1,200 veterans stay housed, find meaningful employment, and connect with the support they've earned. From housing assistance and job training to case management and suicide prevention outreach, our team is here to help veterans build stable, independent lives. If you're a veteran in need of support, visit cvivet.org. Donations can also be accepted at cvivet.org/donate.
Redlining happened here. Some neighborhoods are still left behind. When decisions are made about our blocks, our homes, and our families, we deserve to be heard. The Milwaukee County Office of Equity and Empower invites you to help us tell the story of wealth by taking a short survey online. What do you need to build wealth for your family, business, or neighborhood? Take the survey and be entered in to win concert tickets, cash prizes, and more. Take the survey now through the end of March at mkestoryofwealth.com. That's mkestoryofwealth.com.
Thank you, Milwaukee. Because of you, the second annual Truth Community Awards was an unforgettable celebration of the leaders, changemakers, and heroes who make our city shine. A special thank you to our incredible partners, Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousins Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall. And thank you to our presenting sponsor, Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Together, we're celebrating community, culture, and impact. We'll see you next year at the Truth Community Awards.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day, too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
They are still working on this accident on 94 southbound at Rawson Avenue. It is off on the left shoulder. Tow truck's on the scene working on getting those cars out of there, so give them a wide berth if you can. We do have a crash northbound 41 right at the ramp from Blue Mound Road. The 4 right lanes are blocked because of this, so it's just squeezing by in that far left lane. Delays backing up into the Zoo interchange. Southbound 43, watch for backups from Hampton all the way down past Locust. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today, partly cloudy with a high of 50. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 35. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, welcome Black, the legendary Homer, blow along with my girl.
Bailey Coleman, the baby stuff.
Yeah.
That, Homer, that make me mad.
As it should. As it should. Truth Nation, we want to hear from you. 833-212-1017. There was, like, I thought that, if you have a daycare, wouldn't you have actual baby cribs or something that you would put the baby in, not on your personal bed?
You're supposed to.
Yeah, because
there are lots of things that you're supposed to have. But a lot of times when people have these, like, home daycares, it depends on the person. But, if it's somebody just taking care of your baby for you, which it sounds like maybe this was, then they don't necessarily, have all the things that they probably should have, right? And that leads to situations like this.
Right.
But again, as a parent, especially when you're a young parent, you don't necessarily, you need help from who you could get help from, but you still have to be, aware. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's just you gotta do the best you can do by your child.
Correct.
Right. So and a lot of times you have to deal with whatever situation and just pray that everything will be okay. But you gotta do, you gotta do whatever
your due
you
diligence,
can do. But you gotta do your due diligence and just try to. Because there's a lot of times, I understand, as a single parent, there was a lot of things that I couldn't do or had to try to work my way through or whatever. Because especially if it's just you, and you have no backup, that's where you have to bridge these relationships with people that are in the same position that you're in, that may have children your age or whatever, and that they're a good parent, and you're a good parent, and you could watch their kids sometimes they could watch you, that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely. On our YouTube page, RC Creation Muse, great morning, love you, appreciate you, said, I almost feel like Africans will be the reset that African Americans need, that the discipline factor. No doubt said, I don't know how Bailey calls this our community. She doesn't live anywhere near these people. I'm not blaming her for making this choice. I'm saying you should make the same decision.
Well, I still live on the north side. So you can't say that I don't live there, because I still live on the north side.
Absolutely.
There are pockets.
Right.
Of the hood.
Absolutely. Listen, I think that, again, if we respected ourselves more.
Yeah.
And again, we get it, because the narrative will come up, it's a true narrative. I get it. The country was built on violence, and, this is how they handle things. This is how the country handles things as a country, and that's all we know. You can't get mad at us for the violence because we learned it from the country, and that's what, I'm like, listen.
That's garbage.
I'm glad you said it.
That's garbage. I don't like when people come with that.
Yeah.
It's when you eventually, if you grow up and you come out of where you're stuck at.
That's right.
A lot of people have had crazy things happen to them when they're young, say, for example, 13, and they never grow out of that 13-year-old mindset. It's all these shootings and stuff because you don't realize, some of y'all don't realize that, look, if you got a gun and you shoot it, there are consequences.
That's right.
It's not a cartoon. That people ain't gonna just get up and not be shot no more, right? Some of y'all need to realize that. If you grow, if you grow and you get past that point, eventually you'll get to a point where you like to live your life in peace. You want to go have some fun, do your thing, do your job, play hard, work hard, play hard, that kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
You go home, do your deal, have your thing, things that you worked for. Think about this. Something that you worked for.
Mm-hmm.
You went out and worked your DJ gigs
Mm-hmm.
and, been on the air and all the ways you earn your income.
Correct.
You have a vehicle, a home, these things, and you got somebody who decides that you shouldn't have what you just paid for.
Right.
So they come along and they steal your car.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do they steal your car, but they mess up your car while they got it.
Right.
And then you might get it back, but what you got left is a shell of what you used to have.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Because they decided that they wanted to have some fun and they wanted to joyride over something that you have spent your hard-earned money on.
Mm-hmm.
You talked somebody into giving you a loan so you could get that car and you could do what you needed to do. And that car is your piece of the rock. Your home is your piece of the rock. That's how
right.
you get back and forth. But somebody has come along and decided they got no money to pay for what you got.
That's right.
Nothing. But somebody has come along and decided that you don't deserve to have what you have, but they deserve to have it. They deserve to have it because what? Just because they wanted it.
Right.
Looked nice. Thought it would look good with them sitting in it. Driving it around. Peeling out in your vehicle.
Right.
Treating your vehicle all types of wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You done spent your hard-earned money. Sleepless nights because you working so hard.
That's right. That's right.
And they just gonna come steal your stuff. How that feel? Make you want to blow up the spot, huh?
Hey, I'm just trying to tell you. We're talking about keeping it real to the next level now.
They out here in these streets just doing whatever they want to do.
And then we got to hear where we always hear people saying, where's the mother? Where the father at? Where the parents at? And now all of a sudden, if something does happen to the person that chose to do that.
They were so good and they took care of that.
Let me show you their elementary school picture. Because if I had to show you their current picture, they got weed in their mouth. They got guns in their hands. They got their shirt off and, talking crazy on social media. So, yeah. MKE, great morning, love you, appreciate you, says, say it, Bailey. They are stuck in a mode of mental complacency,
yes,
which is a savage survival tactic that lacks the accountability to transition into responsibility, i.e. accountability for self. That part. Don't forget the classic trope, they think they better than us. Yep. They do that. But, it's another thing that I want to definitely end up getting into. There was a school bus driver.
Oh.
And
we need to talk about this. You know what? I'm getting tired of folks messing with my babies now.
That part, so since we're talking about that, my grandson actually recorded this video.
Why your grandson on top of things like this? I'm mad.
It could be Papa. It could be Papa.
I think it is
Papa. It could be Papa. Like, you know what?
When you on a bus, somebody go to sleep, you take a video.
Yeah.
Video that, especially if it's a bus driver.
And you on the bus with other kids. WCS bus company, Wisconsin Central, that bus company, there was a driver that on yesterday morning, 6:42 a.m., that was asleep. Now, the company is trying to say she wasn't asleep. She was reading a book. She's at a stoplight.
I've seen the footage.
Yes, and we're going to show you this footage. We're going to take care of some bills. But when we come back, we're going to show you this footage. And you tell me, do you think she was reading a book or was she asleep?
I can tell you all the answer.
Will, watch the video. We'll come back to it. We got to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. We'll be back.
Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
Been listening to you guys for probably a month. It's some change now, and this is one of my favorite radio shows. And I'm 24, so like I used to think talk shows was like an old head thing, and y'all got me hooked.
Welcome to Truth Nation.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about four walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
At Versity on King, we believe taking care of our community starts right here, together. Every day, neighbors step up to donate blood, helping save lives in Milwaukee and beyond. But Versity on King is more than a donor center. It's a place for health education, community connection, and support, especially for families facing conditions like sickle cell disease. When you donate blood, you're not just giving. You're showing up for your community. Visit versity.org/VersityOnKing to learn more or schedule your donation today. Versity on King, rooted in community, powered by hope.
The baked potato just became the main event. At Loaded Spud, we take comfort food and turn it into something bold. Fresh baked potatoes piled high with creative toppings like buffalo chicken, steak and cheese, and classic loaded favorites, all made fresh and built to satisfy. Big flavor, generous portions, no shortcuts. It's fast, affordable, and proudly local. Loaded Spud, Milwaukee's most unexpected comfort food. Stop in today at 789 North Water Street or visit online at www.letsgetloaded.online.
My name is Adrienne, and I was hurt in a car accident. What Gruber Law Office has done for me was made me feel safe. It didn't cost me anything, just one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Truth Nation, welcome Black. And something about this bus driver at this bus company that obviously has a contract with MPS, taking our treasure, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our prized possessions,
Yes.
to and from school.
Yeah.
And my grandson was on this particular bus. And the bus driver appeared to go to sleep at a stoplight.
At a stoplight?
At a stoplight. And I'm going to let you look at it. And when the bus company was called, when my daughter ended up calling the bus company, the bus company said, okay, well, we're going to, first, the lady that answered was very nasty.
Really?
Yeah, she had, she was not being respectful at all. And again, trying to start, why'd your son have a phone on the bus anyway?
You know what? Let me just say this. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy when
That's right.
and stuff like that.
That's right.
And you know what? Who is your supervisor? Because you know what? You keep going. I'm just call MPS and y'all gonna lose this whole contract. Then where will y'all be?
Right.
Because you're not gonna play with me like this when I got evidence. I got proof.
That part.
I got proof.
That part.
That this lady was asleep at a stoplight
with a bus full of kids.
Children.
Yeah, like for real.
I would tell you are not going to play with me today.
Right. I was,
and I hate to get, but you know what? I hate to get mean like that. But people, with nasty attitudes.
Right.
That is like, for what? Do you own the company?
Right.
Let me speak. Forget your supervisor. Let me speak to the owner.
How about that?
Because you out here playing right now with my baby on the bus.
That part.
Oh no, we going toe to toe today.
That part, because it's crazy. And the bus company is Wisconsin Central School Bus, the ones you see WCS on the side.
Look, I want y'all to know which bus company it is, so y'all
y'all
can just be like, roll up and be like, so ain't y'all the bus? Wait a minute, they open the door. Wait a minute, ain't y'all the bus company that had the bus driver sleep on the bus?
Right.
Y'all was one, allegedly?
Route 0511, in case your child was on that bus. Route 0511 is the route number.
We're putting the whole route out there.
Hey, listen, my grandson was on there.
This is all alleged, but when y'all see the footage.
Yeah. Y'all tell me if it's alleged or not. So
we'll play the footage.
Will, for those of you who are watching us YouTube, Facebook Live, check this out. Now look in the rearview mirror. You'll see her face. Head down. Other traffic going.
She is asleep.
Yeah.
And we're not even up there. She is asleep. No poor blocking us. She fell asleep on the job. Come on now. Come on, you see what's going on.
Now what? She gonna wake up briefly. She came up real, and then she went right black. She reading the book. Okay. Okay. Will, did you see a bus driver that was reading a book, or did you see a bus driver that was asleep?
Out cold.
Yeah.
At a stoplight.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I don't know the last time I slept that well.
Man.
Right.
You getting napping right there right quick.
And imagine if her foot would have came off that brake.
Yeah. Man, imagine that, right? Imagine that.
And
sleep at the wheel.
And still ended up being the driver to finish driving them to school. Because my daughter ended up calling them, and the woman had a nasty attitude towards my daughter instead of, understanding like, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am, as a parent or whatever. Yeah. We're going to look into that. We're getting ready to call her now, this, that, and the other. Somebody should have came and relieved her. Like, I wouldn't have trusted having her still carry these kids to school. What the hell?
Yeah. Look, Blake on the True Talk. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Al on the True Talk text line says Iggas. Mm-hmm. Blake said fired. Y'all just got one-word responses for this.
Right.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. Sincere
I would
Ronnie.
be mad.
Yeah. Sincere Ronnie Ray Real saying, I wonder what page she was on in that book. I need that book. Right, you know what I'm saying?
That was a definite novel.
Right. Well, and how are you reading a book and supposed to be driving at the same damn time?
You telling me she reads the book?
Right.
Okay, so
while driving?
While driving, is that what we do?
So that was a terrible cover-up.
Exactly.
No, she was just reading a book. She shouldn't be reading a book while she's driving a school bus of children.
Hello.
Yeah.
Wide awake, all hands on deck. We're driving. We're at a stoplight. Things could happen.
Yep, Venus Jones said the same thing I just said. Okay, let's go with her theory. Why would she be reading the book while driving? Still putting the kids' safety in jeopardy.
Exactly.
Will D9 says some people don't know they'll fire you before losing a contract. If she was reading the book, she would have noticed the phone that he was filming from.
Exactly.
Hashtag that part, hashtag facts.
And so did somebody go, hey, Miss So-and-so, wake up.
Sir Chauncey said, ridiculous. Absolutely. And Wisconsin Central, you know what I'm saying? School bus company, y'all should be.
If you have a child that was on that route, what was that route again?
0511.
All right.
Because, I've asked my grandson, I'm like, hold on, what was the route number? What was this? What was that?
Because
I'm a concerned parent and grandparent. You feel what I'm saying?
Anything could happen to those kids.
Absolutely.
And, but everybody gets tired you need to take the day off.
Absolutely.
Have another cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do. But you got to be awake that's precious cargo.
Absolutely. That was just completely trifling. And the bus company definitely, in my opinion, should have took that more serious. And then even to say, well, we done an investigation and she was reading a book, that should have got her fired alone.
Exactly.
How the hell you going to read a book while you're supposed to be driving a bus?
That's more
Will,
dangerous.
what's your thoughts?
That's exactly.
I'd rather sleep than read a book, honestly. Right? Get some shut-eye.
But like you said, what if her foot came off the brake?
Yeah.
At what point?
And did y'all see the traffic that was going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Your grandson's in the back. Like, is anyone else seeing this?
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So I'm like, nope. So, my daughter is definitely seeing it through because that ain't cool.
Daphne said the lady who got smart on the phone was the lady who was driving the bus. Daphne, that's very perceptive.
Right. Absolutely. But yeah, talk about,
People just putting kids in jeopardy.
Yeah, and act like it's cool.
Like it's nothing.
We got to do better. I always talk about how even well before this, I always talk about that's our precious cargo on these buses. Like that's like when I see buses speeding, I get the route number and the plate, and I'm like, hold on.
Absolutely.
This y'all driver, they were doing X amount of miles per hour, or they definitely wasn't doing the speed limit.
Yeah.
And they got a bus full of kids.
Bus full of kids.
Hey, so yeah, that was
she
not
asleep
cool.
at a stoplight.
Sleep.
Traffic just rolling all around.
Sleep.
Wasn't nobody honking in the back?
I guess not. I don't know. I'll ask that portion. But just imagine, again, and when she did, let's just show it one more time. Will, one more time before we get out of here. That's the rearview mirror.
Okay.
Got her face.
Uh-huh.
She is asleep. I'm not even up there. She is asleep. No poor
Light green.
She fell asleep on the job. Come on now.
Everybody else going but her.
She's just now waking up. She ain't never wake up. She's still asleep.
She's still asleep.
Sleep. Look. Sleep. Look at her.
Right.
Look at her.
That part.
Freeze the camera right there. Hold on. Go back. Freeze it.
There. Yep.
Sleep at the wheel.
That part.
Baby's on board.
Yeah. Bailey, what you got?
Man, you better get your people, Homer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is not going to go unchecked. I'm telling you. No. We going in.
If
I have to pay, a
she
visit.
might need some time off.
Yeah, that part.
She can wake up.
I wonder what book she was reading.
Right, that's what somebody Venus Jones said. Like that must have been a hell of a book or somebody. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
How to sleep and drive at the same time.
that part.
Bus driving for dummies.
Yeah. I'm going to be at the Wiz at the Marcus Performing Arts Center Impact this evening. Opening night for the Wiz.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to be there, and I'll let people know how it was on tomorrow morning.
I'm going to make my way on down to Brookdale Senior Living.
Yep. And Bailey,
help the folks out there.
I want to say I will talk to you next week because I'll be off on Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
And you and Dame will hold it down, and then I'll return on Monday.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I love you, Homer. Everybody have a great week. I'll be back in here on Thursday.
Yep, Thursday and Friday.
Will,
thank you for a great show. Up next, the award-winning Truth with Sherwin Hughes on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. Love you. Be safe.